In our previous video, we wrote this TypeScript function, which takes in two arguments, two numbers, and adds them up, a simple function. Now, TypeScript generated some JavaScript for us by compiling the TypeScript file and then converting it into this index.js file. Now, we're going to deep dive into this index.js file and see what TypeScript has generated for us. So if you see, this is our index.js file. Now, if you look at it, it looks exactly like the JavaScript function that we had written. All this is just vanilla JavaScript. So what do we understand from this? We need to understand that TypeScript is just a transpiler. We infer that TypeScript is available to us during development time, and once the TypeScript is compiled, it is compiled to vanilla JavaScript. At the end, it's just vanilla JavaScript that is understood by your browser or by Node. So TypeScript in the end provides us functionality that is not available to us in JavaScript, and that includes strict typing. As we move further along the course, we would also understand that apart from strict typing, there are certain other set of functionalities that TypeScript provides us to write better object-oriented code. But in the end, it all transpiles to JavaScript itself. Now, in most of the cases, TypeScript will not add additional logic to type checking or your JavaScript files. In some cases, you might see TypeScript generating a lot of JavaScript code in order to implement those features which are not available by default in JavaScript. As we move along the course, we would see different cases as we come across them. Now, one more thing, you can choose the version of JavaScript that you want TypeScript to emit for you. So in your tsconfig file, you can choose the JavaScript version that you want. Right now, we are targeting ES 2016. You can, for example, target ES5 as well if you want a wider compatibility. I would leave this to ES 2016 as we progress through the course. So the key takeaway of this video is that the TypeScript is just a transpiler and is only available during development for you to write better code. It is very important to understand this. In the end, it's just the JavaScript that is understood by Node or by your browser. So everything in TypeScript files gets converted to JavaScript files. I'll see you in the next video.